4 Zimbabwean journalists have been beaten and seriously injured by suspected supporters of the governing Zanu PF. They belong to local media house TechMag and were on their way to cover a rally for the main opposition Citizens Coalition for Change, just west of the capital of Harare. eNCA correspondent Pindai Dube brings us more.
Citizens Coalition for Change CCC leader Nelson Chamisa was in Gokwe to campaign for parliamentary by-elections in that district and to prepare for next year's polls. But some journalists on their way to cover the rally were stopped and beaten by alleged Zanu PF supporters. 2 male and 2 female journalists from online magazine TechMag also had their equipment stolen.
Recording what was happening, and one of the vehicles then pulled us over. It stopped us from behind one of the more than 20 vehicles as well. And then when they asked us what we're doing, we told them we're journalists, we were recording what is happening in the area. And then they pulled us out of the car, they dragged us to the ground. We've been beaten up.
Chamisa condemned the attack on the journalist.
I was so pained when I saw 3 journalists by the roadside, because they'd been beaten up. I was really pained. And one of them was injured. I think he lost about 2 teeth. It tells me that it's so sad. And the reason why they were beaten, they were taking pictures.
The Media Institute of Southern Africa, MISA, describes the attack as barbaric.
An elaboration of how levels of violence are gaining traction in the country as a run-up to the elections. But as MISA, we say there's no need for political supporters to take the law into their hands.
Meanwhile, the governing Zanu PF says it's working with the police to investigate the matter.
We are seriously investigating them, both at government and at party level. And we also hope that the police will discharge their work so that the facts come to the fore.
There's been an increase in political violence in Zimbabwe as the country prepares for next year's polls. Pindai Dube, Harare.